gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Everybody gon' vote. Comrade! Labor right, them a go down, bong. Them a go down, bong. Them a go down. Is that? Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. Margie, him a God picking. No hope their work if you touch Margie. We now vote for Labour. Orange we a come out in now. If you love the PNP, who no step out for Marky G. Jamaica just come along with we. People time come, people time come, people time is up.
Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Yeah, I say that we are. Pledge your allegiance.
Who's gonna run this town tonight?
Yeah, I say that we
We gonna run this town.
Make the trumpets play. Make the trumpets play.
Minister Floyd Green and MP James Robinson.
2 farm roads in those hills, Blue Mountain Hills. One at Mayall and one at Penline, which are the 2 furthest areas from here. Absolutely. And if the parish manager had not mentioned it, I would have been remiss to say thank you. The farmers up there now, the coffee farmers, are also very happy. When they saw that work start on Monday, they were ecstatic and they want.
A few moments later.
Good morning, residents of the Cedar Valley Division. I am concerned about this election misinformation. I am eagerly awaiting a constituent from the division to confirm that there's road work going on presently on the farm roads in the division. I see a video floating around where Mr. Robertson is saying that the farmers are very happy that the road starts and some bullcrap. We can assure now that the general election is near because that's the only time you see him floating around in the constituency and making false promises. Mr. Robertson, I'm here to call you out on your lies. For 25 years, you did nothing for Western St. Thomas. And if you think you're going to drive around or ride around and fool these people again, you have a next guest coming. It's time for you to pack your little suitcase and take the hell out of Western St. Thomas because the people them tired of you. We don't have nothing for sure. We are presently walking on donkey tracks. Donkey tracks we are walking on roads. We don't have no water in our pipes, right? And you are a member of Parliament for 25 years and there's nothing you can show in the constituency that you have done. I challenge you to come out with 5 things that you did in Western St. Thomas over the 25 years.
Will be supported by the NIDS.
Madam Chair, with all due respect, that response is begging of a response. Because to tell me that something is going to be done at Greater Portmore and can't tell me what is going to be done, something is going to be done at Constant Spring. What that something is, nobody have a clue, but yet that something is being planned. What specifically is being planned? To come here and tell us that is regrettable.
So, member, additional information suggests that there will be renovation of the counters, there will be painting done, there will be ACs installed. Right, to improve the whole aesthetics of these post offices.
Madam Chair, through you, I'm going to ask the Minister if by the Minister of Finance is not going to be here for the rest of the day, and given that there are specific plans, as is indicated just now, that before this committee rise, a list of the scope of work to be provided, and those two post offices mentioned be provided to us before we rise.
Respectfully, member, that has never been done to any minister who sits in front of the committee. Never have been done. That is inappropriate. No, it is. It is inappropriate. It has never been done. The minister, yes, has to be able to give you responses that take you down to an element of detail. However, the scope of work for jobs normally would never come to this parliament for presentation in any committee. And if you would like to have that information, respectfully, member, minister, it needs to be requested from the ministry directly, not necessarily from the Minister of Finance, even though the Minister of Finance speaks globally on all budget matters. That level of nitty-gritty is unfair and unreasonable to come here and do that to the minister.
Madam Chair.
I have spoken.
No, and I can't respond to you, Madam Chair. I wish to respond to you.
You can go ahead.
Yes.
You can go ahead, member.
I disagree with you that this has never happened. I'm not asking the minister. No, if you allow me, you allow me, Madam Chair.
Minister, what you would be required to do in respect of this head is to provide details as to the list of post offices or postal agencies and what is the budget for repairs or renovation, and that would be sufficient information for this session. If the member would like to know how much is to be spent on painting the AC and how much is going to be spent on cleaning the tiles, the member would need to get that information outside of this committee session.
If may I respond to you, Madam Chair?
Next member. Next member.
Madam Chair, what is this we have here?
Next member.
Only to be spoken to?
Next member.
You made a comment and I wish to respond.
Next member.
That opportunity.
Member Jackson, this is not the space.
I merely asked to respond to a statement you made. Even that courtesy should be extended.
I extended the courtesy already, and you went into, you don't agree, and you're allowed not to agree. Next member.
So you're not going to allow me to ask my question of
Next
you, the chair?
member.
Are you not going to allow me to ask my question of you, the chair?
Sure. I'm not sure what your intention is here, Member Jackson. You know? No, he doesn't have a question to ask. Member Jackson, if you have a question, you can ask your question. My point remains, as it relates to the level of details you're asking for, that's not appropriate, and that is the decision.
That's what I wish to just say something to you.
Go ahead, member.
I was making the point, Madam Speaker. I was not asking the minister to present that to me today. I'm simply saying, if you will allow me, Madam Speaker, because every time I walk more, she want to stop me. All I was asking, she got the information, she wouldn't have it. I didn't expect the minister to have it. It comes from the relevant department. And I was simply making the request for her to have from the department to provide it. I couldn't expect a minister to come here to give me detail on something that I asked for here. That has never happened before. And that is not what I was requesting of the minister. It is because the minister is representing the department. I am channeling my request through her.
Thank you very much, member. Thank you very much. Thanks for that clarity. Member Hilton.
Madam Chair, I've been looking for, and the answer was partially provided for the OIC.
Jamaica, time coming up. Time come. The date has finally announced. Everybody come vote for Mark Golding. Because for your fist, we have your hand. Because
today I want to talk to you about the importance of getting enumerated. Now, imagine looking around your constituency, your community, and identifying things that you want changed, but you don't have a say in making those changes. If you get registered to vote today or before March 31st, you'll become eligible to vote by May 31st. So I want to implore you to get on the voters list, get registered, so that you can have a meaningful say in the changes that are effected in your constituency.
Me I practice my ex. Because I want to make sure say my part don't spoil this election day. Long time them labor right there for gone, you know. Them two one caring, man. Make sure say my mark the ex right there, so. Because I don't want the ballot spoil. See that ex, yeah? For the teacher, them want to get them pay. You see that ex, yeah? And for the people them want dead pan hospital bench because they never have no bed. You see that ex, yeah? And for the police them want work overtime and can't get them overtime pay. Yeah, man. See that ex, yeah? And for the big salary what the politician them give themselves, and I can't get little salary to the people them. That ex right now, yeah. For the nurse them. They nurse them. Or if you are working long hours and can't get no pay, if you go foreign if you try to survive. You see, oh man, that ex, yeah? This is because that time they didn't take the bulldozer and mash up the house them out of Clifton. You see that ex, yeah? And the arrogance and the dictatorship where they try to run the country under. You see, I want to right there, so I feel all of the disrespect what they want to come give Jamaican. I make sure I say me mark my ex properly. Time come for a change. Time come for a better Jamaica.